Hello everyone, it's Dale here with a new weekly trading ideas video. Currently I'm looking at Bitcoin because Bitcoin has been trending quite strongly recently. So this is a 30-minute time frame of Bitcoin, and this is NinjaTrader 8 platform with my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators. And because the price of Bitcoin is steeply rising, I'm looking for a place to buy. What I do when there's a trend like this, I use a flexible volume profile, this tool, and I look into the trend area and look for significant volume clusters. Those are the volume clusters, significant volume bumps, which show me where heavy volumes were traded. So the closest heavy volume cluster is currently this one. I mean closest to the current price. So this is where the price is likely to react if it retraces to that level. This is the beginning of that heavy volume cluster at 40,815. And as I was saying, if the price drops to this level, chances are that there'll be a reaction, as the buyers from this zone will most likely want to become active again and push the price upwards from this zone, because clearly this zone is important for them. That's why they placed a lot of their positions here, as you can see on the volume profile. So what we need to do now is just wait for this pullback, take it from there and hope for the best. So that's the closest support on Bitcoin. Just be careful. Bitcoin could be pretty volatile, so make sure your stop loss is wide enough and that you are sticking to your money management and that you manage your risk properly. So that's for Bitcoin. And let me now switch over to the next chart. It will be the euro dollar. So this is the euro dollar. You are looking at a 30-minute time frame. And I want to talk about this resistance, which I published earlier in the members area for the members of my trading course. The resistance is at 1.0873. It's still valid, it hasn't been tested yet. So if the price reaches this resistance, chances are that there'll be a reaction. And the reasoning behind this resistance is one of my favorite volume profile setups. It's called the volume accumulation setup. It goes like this. First, you need to see a rotation, which is followed by a trend. What you do next is you want to see that this rotation has heavy volumes accumulated in that rotation, like in here, right? What I like to do is print the resistance line at the beginning of that heavy volume zone. So in this case, it is in here. And I like to trade from there. So when there's a pullback, I like to trade from there, because the sellers who are accumulating their short positions in here in this rotation and who later push the price downwards are likely to become active when the price reaches this zone again. And they're likely to push the price downwards, right? Because this zone is clearly important for those sellers. We can tell because they were accumulating their short positions here, right? We see the volumes, we see the sell-off, so that's what's telling us that sellers were active here. All right, so what we need to do now is just wait for that pullback and take it from there. Now let me switch over to another chart, and it will be the euro British pound. So this is 30-minute time frame of the euro British pound, and in here there's the same trading setup as we had on Bitcoin. So as you can see, there is a strong trend. On Bitcoin it was uptrend. In here this is a downtrend, so we'll be looking at short trade scenario, and within this downtrend you want to see significant volume zones. So I'll use my flexible volume profile, and the closest heavy volume zone that still hasn't been tested yet is this one. So what this is telling me is that sellers were pushing the price downwards in this downtrend, and then they were adding their short positions in here because of the heavy volumes we can see on the volume profile, right? And then they continued to push the price even lower. So this is the beginning of that heavy volume zone at 0.8603, and if the price reaches this zone, chances are that there'll be a reaction, as the sellers from here will want to defend their short positions which they placed here and push the price downwards from there again. Alright, so that's the trend setup, the same setup as on Bitcoin, only in this case it is reversed because this is a short trade scenario. What I always like with those kind of setups is when there is this heavy volume zone, what I like to see is a strong and aggressive trend activity like in here, right? Because this is telling me about the aggressivity of those sellers. Alright, so that's for the Euro British Pound. Currently we just need to wait for that pullback, and if it occurs, then take it from there. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about the volume profile or order flow trading, then head over to my website. It is trader-dale.com, and if you click this button, then it will take you to this page where you can check out my education and trading indicators. Right here, this is the Elite Pack, which focuses on volume profile trading, and below it, this is the order flow pack, and this one will teach you everything about day trading with order flow. Both those packs include all the needed indicators, which are volume profile, order flow, and VWAP, and both those packs also include dedicated tech support, which will help you installing and setting everything up. Alright, so that's about that. And before I wrap the video up, I'd like to announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize of the contest for my custom-made indicators for TradingView platform. And right now on your screen, you see the name of the person who won in the contest. So congratulations to the winner. And what I'll do next is I'll do another contest for the next week. The only thing that you need to do to participate is leave a comment below this video, which I'll upload on YouTube. And next week, I'll randomly pick one person to win those indicators. Alright, so that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. And until then, happy trading!